Hello and welcome to Get Collected. I'm your host, Soul Brother Mike, and it's Tuesday, April 18th, 2017, and you're listening to Season 2, Episode 26. Get Collected is co-hosted by Chrissy Cochran.
Hello.
Today, in What's the Deal, we are wrapping up Season 2, and here's something Chrissy will be sharing with you, a song called Lucky. And then in the last part of today's show called Get Political, we'll be talking about United Airlines and Windsor local MP Brian Massey. Now let's get to the show. So what's the deal? Here's the deal. This is the last episode of Season 2. We really hope you enjoyed it. We are excited for some small changes coming to Season 3, but it will remain mostly the same show you know and love. Thursday will be the season premiere, and we'll be sharing with you the first single from my new album, Learn to Vibe. The song is called No Love Tomorrow. So make sure you tune in on Thursday for the podcast or head to youtube.com/soulbrothermike on Thursday to watch the lyric video that I'll be releasing to go along with it.
Now for the next part of today's show, on Here's Something, I'm sharing a song called Lucky. I wrote and recorded this song in October 2015 for Natasha and Bianca, two listeners in South Korea who have since become sort of pen pal friends of mine. Natasha was teaching Bianca how to play guitar, and I decided to write this little tune about their long-distance friendship using just two chords, D and A, so it would be really easy to teach and learn. It's sort of my first unofficial song request, and I made this just 3 months before I started writing personalized songs all the time. So please take a listen to Lucky, written for Bianca and Natasha. Hope you enjoy.
This old world is bigger than I can see, but I see you and me clearly. Through the rain and snow, somewhere out there I know you are still with me. You're still with me. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Our little love folds up all the miles in between our hellos and goodbyes and sweet dreams. Through the darkest night, somewhere out there, there's light. You are still with me. You're still with me. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. This old world is bigger than I can see, but I see you and me clearly.
All right, that was Chrissy Cochran with Lucky. Reach out to her on Twitter at Chrissy Cochran to let her know what you thought.
Now, for the last part of today's show, on Get Political, we are talking about United Airlines and passenger rights. United Airlines are no stranger to making headlines, and last week was no exception. After overbooking a flight from Chicago's O'Hare Airport on Sunday, April the 9th, several cell phone videos surfaced of Chicago police forcibly removing 61-year-old Dr. David Dow from the flight. Overbooking is a common practice for airlines who strive to capitalize on each flight as much as possible, expecting that a certain number of seats could be empty on any given flight. They needed 4 people to leave the aircraft so that airline employees could take their places. Only 3 travelers volunteered, and so they selected a passenger to be removed. Dr. Dow had patients to see in the morning and wouldn't be able to catch a flight until the next day at 3 o'clock. Police came to remove him, and in the process, he suffered a concussion, lost 2 teeth, and now requires reconstructive surgery. The videos are pretty disturbing, showing Dow bleeding profusely from the mouth, and people all around the world turned to social media to vent their outrage.
So I wanted to tie in Chrissy's telling of this story with what's going on with our local MP, Brian Massey. So the CBC is reporting that Windsor MP Brian Massey is calling for an airline traveler Bill of Rights after the United passenger incident. And we've seen the situation with United Airlines, he says, that's reignited the need for proper understanding of rules, regulations, and expectations of customers. There's no doubt that airlines have become emboldened. Passengers' rights must be clearly defined and enforced. All we're calling for is a fair, rule-based system where everybody understands what those rules are. So this is nice to see a local MP to Windsor standing up for his constituents and everyday Canadians. And we have to give him credit where credit is due. So thank you to Brian Massey for standing up and doing that. All right, that's our show for today. Thanks so much for listening. Tune back in on Thursday for the premiere of Season 3. Stay tuned and stay collected.